James, disappointing result today. I imagine that's a very hurt dressing room.
Yeah, disappointment all round to say the least. We've dominated the game for large parts. They've hardly been in our box, scored 3 goals. Poor defending all round, I think. You can't concede 3 goals when you're dominating the game. It should have been 3 points today. But the good thing is there's a game Tuesday, game to turn it round and hopefully bounce back from that.
The manager's talked about the importance of defending set pieces and balls into the penalty area. From the player's perspective, what are you doing to work on that?
No, it's massive. I think it's just knowing your jobs, but we knew that they were going to play for that. They weren't going to come out and dominate possession and play through us. We knew that they were going to play for set pieces and at the big lad 6. I think it's Piergiani. But we've just got to defend better second balls as well as for first balls. But we'll be back to the training ground to talk through and work through those.
And from a personal perspective, I know you scored today. Ultimately, it means nothing, but you do seem to be back to your best form. Do you feel that?
Yeah, like you said, it counts for nothing. We've just lost the game, so as a wing back, you've got to create chances. You've got to try and pop up with the odd goal. So it's a good positive thing doing that. But I think I'd have taken the 3 points over a goal today.
Is it a case of you've got to accept, as we've said with the manager, when you might not play well, you'll still get points, but on days like this, you'll play really well, but take home nothing? Yeah,
I think that's football. You see it how many times across the course of the season. We weren't at a greatest against Bradford and come away with a point. We weren't at greatest at Mansfield, come away with a point. Probably one of our better performances today and come away with absolutely nothing. That's just the way the game goes. Like I said, we're all disappointed. It should have been 3. Should have been more points on the board, but like I said, we'll bounce back and we go again Tuesday.
The team spirit and the mindset is something that's been talked about a lot this year, about being really good. Does that help in situations like this?
Yeah, we've got massive characters in there, massive characters who can get round people and pick them up ready for Monday, ready to go again. Come Monday, we'll talk through the goals, talk through the game, but after that, the game's gone. We won't be talked about again. We're on to Walsall, then on to the Saturday after that, so like I said, disappointing day all round, but we'll move on.
From what you would consider yourself a senior player now, are there some lads in there who've not got many Football League appearances under their belt that you may look to try and help? I'm thinking of players maybe like Dan Jones or Lewis Cass who aren't used to playing well and not winning.
Yeah, Cassie though has just come off the back of a promotion last season. Jones has played a lot of games now in the Football League with Harrogate, Salford and now us. He's played every game for us I think this season in the league. So I don't think it's about certain characteristics or getting round people. I think everybody knows mentally that we've got to move on. You can't dwell on it, so like I say, we'll go Monday and regroup and go for 3 points Tuesday.
That does look like a pretty tasty game now. There's obviously the edge with the manager, but that aside, it's likely to be a big crowd and it's an opportunity for you to put this out of your mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the biggest thing. When you lose on a Saturday, I always said the best thing to happen is a game Tuesday. You have no time to think about the game from the weekend. You're straight on to Tuesday, so I prefer it Tuesday. I think a lot of the lads are ready to go. So like I say, hopefully it's a positive result in front of our own crowd again. It was a great following today. It's just disappointing we couldn't please them with the 3 points.
There's always a bit of needle in Walsall games as well. What are you anticipating that atmosphere being like?
No, it's always good games, always good atmosphere. They're only down the road, aren't they? They're only 45 minutes away, so I expect them to bring a big crowd. I expect the home fans to be as loud as they have been all season, under the lights as well, so hopefully it'll be a good day for us.
Given last year and what that was like, have the crowds this year made a big difference to you?
Definitely, I said all the time, playing in front of nobody. Luckily for me, I was injured, so it's probably the best season to be injured in that sense. But it was just weird. I'm glad to see the back of that, and like you see today, on days like this, you miss them. The fans turn out in massive numbers and get behind you like they did. So hopefully that'll never happen again.